What's up, Gemini? Let's see what Mr. Spirit has for you for the next 48. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Gemini placement. Some of you guys could be starting new jobs. There's something here about like new on the horizon. Could be a new relationship. You could be in a new location or a new position. I'm hearing a new position in life or have a new position in life. But there's something here about new. Whether that's in the next 48 or for like the duration of August. But I feel like August is going to bring in new occasions, new situations, new relationships, just everything new. So you guys have the Temperance, the Three of Cups, the Sun, the Tower. And you have the Seven of Cups, to the Justice, to the Page of Cups. Some of you guys are debating whether or not to take somebody's apology seriously or take somebody back. Some of you guys are also contemplating if going backwards will suit you. There's something here about like, some of you guys have an option to either like move back home or move in like with family. Some of you guys could have moved somewhere away from family, but it feels like you have an opportunity to go back if you wanted to. And so it just feels like you guys are kind of weighing out your options, seeing what's going to make the most sense. Others of you, I feel like some of you guys could be going on some sort of creative venture here or adventure. Some of you guys might want to like write a book, or I'm hearing paint a portrait or something. Some of you guys are photographers. You guys could go camping and take really nice photos. There's something here about like an outing with friends and taking photos. Some of you guys are photographers, or somebody here is a photographer, but it just feels like whatever it is that you guys are doing here, there's a lot of options that you're weighing out. And it just feels like you guys could be like in some sort of transition right now. But whatever it is that you're doing, you're looking at like what's going to yield the most success here. Because a lot of you guys, like, you may have taken chances. You may have like, I feel like Seven of Cups, for whoever this is resonating for, I feel like Seven of Cups is always kind of like, this is always where you're at in life. You're always like weighing out your options of what makes the most sense and what direction you should go. It feels like it happens more often than not for some of you. And it's like a lot of you guys are just trying to figure out which path or which cup to pick that's going to lead you to your success, right? Whether this is success in relationships, like for longevity, longevity at work, longevity just in general. But it does feel like whatever it is you guys are looking for, it looks like you guys are looking for success. I feel like in the past you've been met with this Five of Cups where you regret the decisions you're making. So a lot of you guys have learned to like slow it down and to really take everything into consideration. And so a lot of you guys could be taking a lot into consideration. But I do feel here, if you feel like you've wasted money, if you feel like you've wasted resources, I see the universe giving that back to you guys, okay? So I do see money coming in where it's owed to you. Especially this is like if you were ripped off at work, if someone's never paid you back, if you guys are always being the ones that are generous, it feels like people are either going to be generous with you or there's some sort of a like a restitution here is what it feels like. So don't worry about what you've lost. It's all coming back to you in one way or another, okay? With the Temperance, the next 48, your patience could be tested, whether this is by a person, place, or thing. It just feels like you guys are, I don't know, it almost feels like you're standing still, or you're just sitting down and you're just like really weighing out certain situations. A lot could be going on around you, but for you personally, it just feels like you're not really the one that's involved. It just feels like people could be involving you. I have never noticed this crown on top of that mountain in the background here. A lot of you guys, okay, the reason that you may not be involved in something, or the reason why you kind of keep out of it, is that kind of reminds me of the Ace of Swords, right? Clarity. And it feels like a lot of you guys right now, you're being patient. You're sitting down. You're not moving still. You're waiting for the clarity to come in, right? Which also resonates with the fact of that Seven of Cups. So again, you're weighing out your options. You're making sure that you're not just jumping into something just to jump into it. Even if you need money, even if you know that, you know, you can go back or whatever, it's like, it's nice to know you have options, but it's like you're genuinely making a decision from a serious standpoint for some of you guys. So you guys could be leaving relationships right now. You guys could be leaving friends behind. But this just feels like, I'm getting like Mount Everest, like climbing a mountain. Like this is something you're going to have to do alone. So 444, as I say it, I feel like whatever it is you guys are doing right now, whoever this is resonating for, I feel like you're being patient on waiting for the clarity to come in the next 48, and some of you guys are going to get this clarity, but for the most part it just feels like you're just sitting still. You're like, if I sit here, it'll come to me. And so that's very much like Empress and Emperor energy, right? The Emperor and the Empress don't just get up for anybody. And so that's what it feels like in the next 48. You're like, if someone wants to see me, they can come see me. You know, if they want to hang out, they can come find me. I don't see you guys extending yourselves in the next 48. You guys could also be cooking. You could be cooking with family or something like that here. You're waiting for something to bake, or again, this could just be ideas. You're waiting for the ideas to come, okay? Three of Cups, some of you guys are going to be out celebrating. I feel like somebody here, like, knows a bunch of Leos. So you guys could be celebrating birthdays. You could be celebrating promotions. But a lot of you guys, too, if you've been patiently waiting for something to come, I feel like if it shows up in the next 2 days, it's like you're going out and you're celebrating the highs, embracing the lows, and you're realizing like what it's going to take in order to move forward. This is like finding a solution to a problem you've had for a while. Okay, this is definitely you guys. I just keep staring at this winding road behind her. I feel like, you know, you guys know the path, or you're about to know whatever path this is, in which direction to go in. And you see how like the spotlight is just like, you have one here and one there, and what it just feels like no matter where you go, no matter what you do, I mean, to have faith is what I'm hearing. You guys are the magician for a reason. You know, Gemini is representation, so you guys have every tool and resource that you need at this point in time, even if you feel like you don't, in order to proceed forward with whatever this is. And so I genuinely do feel like some of you guys are going to take a chance here, maybe a leap of faith, and it's going to pay off. Some of you guys are celebrating because you already took that leap of faith, and so now here you guys are. You know, I'm hearing up in the club sipping that bub. So some of you guys are going out, some of you guys are celebrating, some of you guys are just really living it up in the next 48, especially with the sun here. You guys could be reflecting about something here in the next 48 hours, but for the most part, it does feel like you guys are enjoying yourselves. Maybe you guys are on vacation, or you're looking forward to a vacation. Maybe you're going out of town. It's not necessarily a vacation, but you're going out of town. You're going somewhere to recharge, rejuvenate, and I feel like you're going with the right people. Because a lot of the time, you know, it's about the people that make the journey and make these, you know, make everything fun. And so it just feels like you're going with the right people in the next 48 hours. Some of you guys could be going to the lake, you could be going to the beach, wherever you're going, there could be a body of water. But I just feel like whatever this is, you guys are just gonna have a really, really good time. Some of you guys might go alone, is what it feels like as well. Like this is like you taking yourself out like on a day trip somewhere. So you could be going out into nature as well, is what I'm picking up on. But yeah, I see you guys finding ultimate like happiness, ultimate peace. There's some sort of warmth here that's coming through, and it just feels like when I sense that, it just feels like you guys are comfortable with either where you are or where you're going. And so again, I mean, this resonates for so many people in different ways. And so I think like to really look at it from that perspective, it's either you're comfortable where you are or where you're going. And so that just makes me feel like you guys have the utmost faith in yourself, in your guides, and in what's happening right now in your life. Even if you're losing things, even if you're losing people, you guys are understanding that it's part of the process, and you guys are just moving forward through all of that. Especially with this tower here, some of you guys could be experiencing a tower in the next 48 hours here. I was gonna say 48 minutes. Some of you guys, it is 48 minutes, but in the next 48, I do feel like there is a tower moment. Now, whether this is you guys experiencing this, or maybe you being happy, living it up, you guys are maybe posting on social media, I feel like you could be causing a tower moment for somebody else. I feel like if you've recently come out of a relationship, or want to come out of a relationship, you could possibly do that in the next 48. But if you've already released yourself from a situation, it feels like people are keeping tabs on you. And even if it's not like your ex in this case, right? Even if it's not your ex that's keeping tabs, it's almost like the universe is making sure that they find out that you're doing okay, that you're having fun. So whether this is someone close to them, letting them know, playing messenger, but it's, I don't know, it almost feels like Spirit's way of like retribution to you guys here. It feels like if you've been treated unfairly, or if you guys were always the one giving into a situation, and now that you've released yourself, it feels like this is like Spirit's way of like giving you like a kind of like a blessing. Because I do see this person here just being really, really upset with hearing about, you know, how well off you're doing. Okay. What am I getting here? Yeah, the five of swords. Someone here could be really petty when it comes to you. Be careful of any petty energy in the next 48 as well. It just feels like people around you, I split the deck again. Yeah, the seven of swords. You could have some people around you that are being manipulative. There's someone here that wants something from you in particular. You may know who this person is, or people who they are, but whatever this is, just be mindful in the next 48. Watch out for the collaborations. Make sure you're not saying too much to people you don't trust, okay? This is like you just met someone new. Yeah, see? I say that in the devil, okay? Like, don't give up too information with this Queen of Pentacles here. Like, if you just met somebody and you don't know where they stand, they may know your ex. Like, there's just something here. So just be careful about talking to new people that may know somebody that you may not get along with, or may know somebody that you don't want to know your business, okay? So that's what I have for you, Gemini. Hopefully this helps and resonates. I'll catch you in the next one.